This is Captain Ross with 3B's Captain School. In this video, we're going to cover Rule 10. This is Rule 10, Traffic Separation Schemes. Our objectives: label the main parts associated with a traffic separation scheme, state the proper way to leave or join a traffic separation scheme, state the proper way to cross a traffic lane, state the 4 conditions that permit a vessel to enter a separation zone or cross a separation line, state the 2 types of vessels that shall not impede the safe passage of a power-driven vessel. Traffic separation scheme, 6 basic parts. If you can see my cursor on here, a separation line, which is just a line. In this case, it separates an inbound, outbound lane. A separation zone, which is a larger rectangular shaped area, separation zone here. Outside limits of the lanes, so it's just basically the outside limits out here. Main traffic direction, look at the arrows here for number 4. This is an inbound lane. This is an outbound lane. Circular separation zone down here. Come in the inbound lane, pick up the traffic separation, the circular separation zone, I'm sorry, and then head out. It's basically like the median in the middle of a traffic circle there. Inshore traffic zone, back up to the top. It's just a smaller inshore zone. Here's a photo of the Chesapeake Bay entrance chart traffic separation scheme. So rules apply to the traffic separation scheme and do not relieve any vessel of her obligation under any other rule. The vessels using the traffic separation scheme proceed in the appropriate lane. If you look here, here's where my cursor's at. Here's an inbound lane coming into the Chesapeake Bay. Here's an outbound lane, outbound the Chesapeake Bay. The vessels keep clear of the separation zone or line. In this case, there's a zone here. It's magenta colored, it's rectangular shaped. Here's the zone. Normally leave or join at the termination. So what we're talking about there is the lane ends and begins here. So if I'm coming into the Chesapeake Bay, I enter from the entrance here to the inbound lane. If I'm coming outside the Chesapeake Bay, I go outbound and exit at the termination of the lane. If I have to exit early or join late, I do so, if you watch my cursor here, just like a merge lane on an interstate. If I'm coming in at a shallow angle, I try to merge in. That minimizes my impact on traffic that's inbound. And if I'm leaving early, I do the same thing. I kind of come out like I'm getting off the highway into the merge lane. Avoid crossing. So you try to avoid crossing the lanes. But if you have to, you cross at a 90-degree angle. That puts you with the least amount of time in the lane, potentially impeding traffic. Any vessel engaged in fishing, vessels crossing less than 20 meters, a sailing vessel or a vessel crossing the traffic separation scheme shall not impede the safe passage of vessels in the traffic separation scheme. A vessel shall not normally enter the traffic separation scheme or cross a separation zone except in cases of emergency. This concludes this video on Navigation Rules of the Road, Rule 10. Check out our YouTube library for other videos.